And the crack of the whip tells us once again it's time to get started on the stream. Welcome, everyone. And hopefully you are having a chill Sunday. Boy, we haven't done this in a bit, right? The chill stream Sunday afternoons before things get hectic. Well, I don't know. Tell you what, take a look at this. So we've got basically the concept behind the stream is that we're going to do some fishing. We're just going to chill, fish, probably not too heavy on the RP. You know, you never know. If I remember correctly, our last chill stream, we ended up with somebody that had been shot in the gut and had to run them from where we were over to the other side of the map and drop them off there in Valentine at the doctor's office. So that was, you know, I mean, it was rather chill. But we'll see. The location that we've picked for today's stream is really one of my favorite locations as far as how it's, I don't know, the environment, the area, the design work on it is spectacular. We'll take a look at that here in a moment. Let's just say hi to folks hanging on out here. Looks like we get Coley hanging on out. Bionic Arm 75. Welcome, sir. Welcome, my excellent friend. And, of course, GG Hick in the house. Good to see you, sir. And glad you could make it. Great stream there yesterday. If you're interested in checking on out Star Trek Online and somebody just getting into it, then that would be your guy. Check out Trek Radio Official. Let's see. We do one of these. There we go. Ah, the Acostabot's in the house too. Nice to see you as well, my friend. Thanks for showing up. Doing your mod duties. Yeah, there's the Trek Radio Official link. Giving them a shout out there. I mean those of us that work over at trekradio.net have put together a Twitch channel. At least we do videos for it there, called Trek Radio Official. Yesterday, GG Hick got in his Star Trek Online show for us, and that was great. Also, there's a couple of others there. El Roboto Gaming was in it. Did some pretty cool stuff over there on Fortnite, and then, as always, the Dagger Bazaar with Demon Blade, I think it is. That's right. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, there's always a bunch of videos and stuff over there if you guys want to check it on out. Plus, we also do the Thursday Night Watch over on Trek Radio Official, which we are currently working on No Man's Sky Expedition 5. And that's going quite well. We will be wrapping that up probably this week. In the meantime, let's do some fishing, yeah? Alright, so the plan here for this particular fishing trip, we are hanging out over by Emerald Ranch, which is, as you can kind of, let's zoom out a little bit more here. It's over on the, well, I guess it's over on the east side of the map, kind of moving towards the center area here. It's in New Hanover. And where we're headed is right up here, not too far down the road from Emerald Station. Right here. O'Craig's Run. And like I said, I really enjoy this particular location, so I think it'll be a really good one for doing the stream here. In the meantime, there's our our fishing companion, Robert, got to all geared up to head on out in that direction, putting on his spring outfit. Sure, why not? Now, let's put this away. So once again, thanks everybody for joining me here. And like I said, this stream is not meant to be intense. Not meant to be anything other than just enjoying the environment. So I will shut up and allow you to do that. Thanks again for joining me. Enjoy the show. Looks like a beautiful afternoon. I think we're probably looking about, I'd say anywhere from 50 to 60 degrees. Slightly overcast, but I think the rain will hold off this afternoon. Basically, we're going to be taking a look at using a couple of different things here, because this lake is, for the most part, kind of one of the places that you're going to run into, well, all different kinds of fish. Tend to come out here and catch bluegill quite a bit, and sometimes you catch the occasional salmon. This area has a nice little cabin out here that you know, you could possibly borrow if necessary. But the other thing you have to watch out for out here is bears. There is a very large number of them that inhabit this area of the states, and well, for the most part, you know, you just kind of keep to yourself, and they should leave you alone. But you know, there's always the opportunity to get up on the top of the roof there if you need to. But we'll see how it goes. Beware of cougars wanting man flesh. Yeah, bears are definitely more the issue out here. I've had my run-ins. Ah, look at this. Salmon. It's a big one. Oh, come on. There we go. Little bugger's putting up a fight. There we go. There we go. We got him now. Yeah. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna make a run for it one more time. Oh. Jeez. There we go. Yeah. Hell yeah. Look at that. Look at that beast. Oh, it. Victory. Indeed. Welcome, Blind Bat. Good to see you. Glad you can make it this afternoon for a bit of chill fishing. See if we can... That little weird audio glitch is still hanging about. Boy, I am a little bit out of practice. Let's see. We got a 7.4 pound. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's grab a little something to eat here. And there we go. Let's see. So that was, we used a crayfish, sir. And crayfish tend to get you the mid-sized fish, which a 7-pounder is right around the mid-size. And usually you can get about, I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's about $26 to $30 for something of this size. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but you get kind of the idea. It is, well, 6 o'clock. Right about the afternoonish time. Now, in some cases, I have noticed that let's just do this. I have noticed that sometimes in some of the fish spawns that they end up let's go with the worm this time. Sometimes in the fish spawns they end up good lord, let's get it together here, champ. They end up kind of rotating depending on the weather, sometimes, and then sometimes I've noticed that they tend to kind of disappear. Certain fish do at nighttime. So, let's get this right. See what we get here. Now remember when you get the bite and you hook it, you see them splashing, and you don't want to reel during that time when they're splashing, because basically what happens is the line continues to reel out, and they get farther away. When they are splashing, you're supposed to stop reeling and point the tip of the rod right at the location where the fish is. And I have noticed that if you get it right on there, it just stops dead, and you can start reeling it in again. But like I said, a little out of practice at the moment. That is a pretty good size salmon. 5.8 pounds. Not bad. Generally, the salmon do put up a little bit more of a fight. And a lot of the time, it's usually about 2 to 3. After that, it tends to be a little bit easier to pick them up and not as difficult. Now, this would be problem number 2 with this fishing spot right here. Look at that beast. He's just coming out here. Looks like he's got himself something. Let's just say he's got a salmon. Probably not willing to share. Once again, hello to everybody joining me here for fishing on a Sunday afternoon. The fishing stream is kind of a little bit of a, I don't know, wake up, chill, hang out. I tend to try to more or less go to locations where it's going to be just us hanging out and doing some fishing. From time to time, we run across people. But usually I kind of find these nice little secluded areas where we can And just kind of chill out and fish for a bit. Basically, been a little chilling out before I get started on this evening's show over on truckradio.net. Got a good one tonight. Problem with robots. We all know that, right? Small fish. Let's take a look here. And these are little fish. You can usually get to $10 for these kind of guys. Oh yeah, I should also give you a little word of warning. The CFX server, which runs not just Red Dead but also GTA, has been less than cooperative this afternoon. I was actually going to start the stream about an hour earlier, and since it was down, looks like it's a little bit quieter out here at night. Let's go over this way. Over towards where the bear was. He seemed to know what was going on. You get the idea. Ah, here we go. A nice salmon there. The other thing too is that, remember, this is a game of angles, and also trying to figure out what the shortest distance is going to be, because if you do it right in this kind of a situation, it doesn't take long at all to catch fish. The tricky part is finding a spot that the mechanics will let you cast in. Yeah, it's not gonna let me cast over here. Let's try this. I get. Yeah, not gonna give me an opportunity there. Well, not at all on the dock either. Alright, game. Let's see how it's gonna be. Looks like this is a good spot though for salmon. Like I said, I tend to make really good cash on salmon a lot of the time. Can usually fill up the wagon, the medium wooden cart, I believe this is. You can fill that up, get yourself $1,000. Pretty close to that. Salmon are good runs. You'll remember one of the early on streams have a lake location, or a river location, sorry, that has some really great salmon fishing. Like, just throw the line in, 2-3 minutes a piece for pulling up. Oop, here we go. Yeah, here we go. That's what we're looking for. Short water. Can I get a cast in? No. Okay, let's not walk over where the bear is hanging out. There's big shallows here. Make it tricky. Let's just go back to where we were. Here we go. Yeah, this will work. Let's use cricket again. Look at him go. There we go. That looks like a pretty good sized one there. Oh, hell yeah. Oop, we're overweight. Probably need to dump off some stuff here. Have a cup of coffee. Relax a little bit. Moon and water are iridescent. Yeah, definitely. Dude, like I said, I've come out here more than once during the nighttime. Like I said, I actually kind of hung out around this cabin fishing for quite a while early on in the game. And yeah, the environment here is really spectacular. 1 second here while I fight with the keyboard for some reason. Wow. It is insistent on messing this up. Alright. What's the deal here? There? You good? Got it? We're under control here? Alright. Let's see. Ooh. Those two. go. That's the environment I'm looking for. Thanks again for putting up the harmless link there, Coley. Greatly appreciated. In there you will find not only this link to the Twitter account, but also link to trekradio.net, where tonight I'll be doing the harmless content transmission. 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. You can catch on a kind of a fun little radio drama that we're pulling. It's actually a very interesting one at that. The Trouble with Robots is going to be the name of it. And it's actually from I want to say 50... like 56 or 58, right in there. And it's kind of it'll be an interesting one because I think I've done this radio show once before. Not the actual episode, but the radio show itself, called Beyond Tomorrow. Which is originally stories written by Ray Bradbury and turned into radio dramas. The thing about the Beyond Tomorrow one is that it ran for basically about a year and a half, and most of the episodes are lost. Meaning that there aren't... it's known that the episode existed, just there aren't any recordings of it. Yeah, for sure, Coley. Like I said, it's one of the reasons that I wanted to do this kind of a thing is because a lot of the time when you're watching people streaming, doing their RP thing, you don't really get to appreciate the art that is this game. There's so many little things about it. Like you said, the steam off the water, the haze in the air in the mid-afternoons, and the lack of it at night. There it goes. It'll just kind of burn off. Unfortunately, this thing drives me nuts. That sound effect that they have for... It's supposed to be indicating that you have tension on the line, but man, it does not... It is persistent. I'll give it that. Even when you don't have tension on the line. Even when you have the fish in your hand. Just one of those weird glitches that didn't translate from the original game into the multiplayer version that we're currently working with now. That sound effect really... It'd be fine if I could isolate it, but I can't. So it's unfortunately part of the environmental sounds, which are another part of this game that is just amazing. How the audio works. The environmental sounds are easy to ignore, but man, when they are not there, it is, you notice it. Plus, they're really good about cluing you in on if you hear something, what direction it's in, and how far away it is. Like, that was that bear. I knew that bear was there before I even saw it. There we go. There's another nice one. Ah, inventory full. By how much? Let's use up some inventory space here real quick. Gonna make sure to eat the chicken and not the crickets. That's a good idea. Shoot. How much weight is that? Can I pick it up still? I think we got another one sitting over there too. Yeah, alright. Yeah. The canoe, yes. Actually, this is a really neat conveyance in the game. I really enjoy the canoe. It is very well done, and like the animation on it is really nice. Oh, there's the bear. Yeah, there's that other fish over there. It's a really nice conveyance, and the great thing about this particular canoe is this is the very first vehicle that I picked up on the server. And I did it totally accidentally, but after I did, I was like, okay, this is a very fun thing. Let's see, so we got an 8-pound salmon. That was that first one that we caught. Probably what's sucking up all the storage space. Here's the other one, 7.4. Is that it? Alright, yeah, we gotta do better than that. Alright, let's got some of our weight here. seen any big fish here, so we'll drop the special lures. Put it down to crayfish. And let's put that. Alright. It'll be a little better. Let's see, where's that one at? There it is. Alright, what were you? You are... $7.5. What, an 8? 8.2, I think, was that big one, right? Yeah, 8.2. $7.6. put up a fight. Ah, good shot, too. Take a second screenshot of that one. Inventory full. Great fishing and farming. Oh, right on. You are in the middle of the June harvest. Right on. Well, I wish you a bountiful harvest, sir. Now, let's see. I think, if I remember correctly, this is what I used to do with this. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, no, wait. Take. Yeah, okay. Wow. The canoe holds 100 pounds. Okay, that's much more than I thought it did. Awesome. I thought it was like 20, but I'm trying. I can argue. We got a 7.6 pounder. And what else was there? Silver sockeye, there it is. 7.4. So yeah, like I said, 7 pounds is about the average. Sometimes you'll get them as low as 5. And I think the 5s get you about $25. Alright, let's go grab that one we... Good. Now... Hey, pick it up. Oh. Great. Get out of the water. There it is. Oops, no. Ooh, that was an 8.1. That last one. That one put up a fight too, so not a surprise. It was a big boy. Alright, let's see how the fishing at night out here is. Ray fish are working well. think we got a good sized one. There we go. Alright. What we got there? Ugh, no, he wasn't. He was just a fighter. He's a little guy. 5.7. I don't know if this is a good idea. This will get a little glitchy when you're at a real high altitude like this. Yeah, that's not bad. There he comes. Remember, the trick is to keep them away from those rocks. As soon as they get near one, that line gets cut. Alright, can he haul him up from down there? I don't know. Going for that rock. There we go. It's tricky because you don't want to drop the line too much and let him cut it on the rock, so. And that happened more than once. And anytime you cut the line, you lose your bait, which isn't that big a deal when you're carrying around a ton of bait like I am, but yeah, when you get limited bait, it's always frustrating to lose something. Yeah, it's gonna be tough up here. There we go. Okay. The trick is you got to keep pointing downwards, so you're like constantly basically using your mouse in a downward scrolling type motion all the time. Run out of desk space. Alright. And he's gonna put up one more. He's gonna try to cut it on this rock too. There you go. Not bad. Yeah, that one might be a little bit bigger one. Okay, there's the 5.7. Ugh. They're getting smaller. Getting smaller over here. Let's see. These look like there might be some smaller fish here. Let's see what we can get. Switch up our bait. Did I bring it? Oh, don't tell me. Did I? I guess I didn't. Oh, here it is. Yeah, corn bait. We'll use corn. Corn's pretty much a catch-all. You get all the small fish with corn. Cheese works sometimes. I've had cheese. Had it where cheese and they're just not even interested in the cheese. But if you ever get a rat person that is threatening you. Ooh, I see big things. Yeah, those are bigger fish there. Alright. Let's see what we got as far as the small fish. I think they're all bluegill and pike here. Or perch. I need another hand. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Damn, that thing is huge. Over on the right. Well, it's hard to see it down on the right corner there. He is definitely taunting us. Man, usually these little ones don't put up this much of a fight. Rock bass. Okay, that explains it a little bit more. They tend to be a little more fighty, but yeah, like I said, this one's 3 pounds. It's a little bit bigger rock bass than average. It's 3 to 5s. Most of the time, I tend to get 2s. All right, we need to bounce real quick here. Yeah, you big into fishing for rock bass, eh? They definitely made them much more fighter, because like you can tell when you get a perch, it's like basically if it puts up a fight, it's usually once, and then after that you're pretty much reeling it in. There. Oop. Scare off the skunk. Let's dump off the stuff that we got here. Alright, we're gonna see what those big ones are. I think those are sturgeons. At least it kind of looks like one, maybe. But I'm not positive. For those, we use some of these more expensive lures that we got here. If I can remember what they're called. There it is. One's the special crayfish. Let's try 3 of these. Let's see what we can get out of that. I think I have medium fish stuff, right? No? No. That button. There you go. Okay, these are the special crayfish. Works best on medium and large size lake fish. That's perfect. And there we go. Yeah, we got crickets and if we really need it. How much are we using up? We're using up 8 pounds right now, so it's not too bad. Alright. Good. I think we're still okay on time. I wanted to get that up right as the morning comes around. So you can see some of the locations here, like I mentioned, the rocks thing is a real big issue because they'll cut your line. So some of the locations you really have to kind of look at and go, okay, because trust me, the AI is going to roll as quickly as possible to getting to one of those. And sometimes I've seen it where it's like, all right, you know, that I felt like I got ripped. Sometimes it just goes all the way across the water to get it. Alright, can I get in there? That's a good spot here. Alright. Now where was that? There. Let's get that thing. Alright. That was the other thing. I don't know if you noticed that in the last, well, the one before the last one I caught. His buddy kept jumping over top of him as he was struggling against the line. Alright. Now, I'm gonna try here first, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it from over on this area there, because it gives him a long way to run. But like in this spot, yeah, this will work. Alright. Special lure. Plus, the other part about that is if you're standing on the rock, it's a better chance they're not going to make a run for that rock. And if they do, bonus. Yeah, too far. I don't want to drag them that far. So, sometimes it's kind of tricky. You kind of... There we go. That's better. The longer you hold down... Oh, man, damn! Alright, kill that noise. Ooh. Damn. And the actual Red Dead Online version of fishing is a lot more intricate and just it's a really good fishing game for being in a big MMO game. The Red M version of fishing, I've tried it on a couple of different servers. And this is actually one of the better versions. And the thing about it is you don't kind of, I don't know, when you first start doing it, you don't notice it as much. But the more you kind of work with it, you kind of get a feel by how the rod bends and how the line looks. I don't know. It's a lot of different visual cues. And unfortunately, in other versions on other Red M servers, it's the audio is huge. Like the audio really tells you what you need to know about what's going on with the game, with the fishing. Damn, he is. Oof. This guy's a fighter. Come on. There's little things that you can do, like... Here we go. Okay. As I get him, you can kind of... You can see the end of the rod kind of snaps into place when... Yeah, it keeps dropping down a little bit more as you get closer to being... Wherever the center position is, it's considering of the target. There we go. Yeah. There it is. There. Ooh, look at that. Hot damn. Woo! That's a big one. A picture of that. There we go. Good enough. Alright, so when you get these fish, they like get tied up, but give you an idea. That way. There he is. 21.4 pound muskie. Yeah, that's a muskie. But yeah, man. Now that's gonna probably fetch anywhere from $80 to $100 for that. But like I said, it's 21 pounds, so you're pretty much using up all of your storage space. You just hold on to this guy. But yeah, those are the big money ones. Muskies, sturgeons. God, I think the sturgeons are actually in the swamps. And I think there's like a big old pike. Yeah, there's a couple of them over here. That's good eating. Alright, you guys can take a watch here on this sunrise. I'll be right back. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Glad you could swing on by for fishing on a Sunday afternoon. This is my chill stream. This is my get the day going. Because of that. So very true. Can always do for more chill, especially nowadays. The last one last one I did was back in December, just after the on the tail end of the Christmas holiday weekend there, and it's been a while. One of the reasons that I do or started doing this stream was because this is what I do anyways. Generally, what I was kind of doing on Sunday afternoons was I would come in to the server and try to do as much fishing as I possibly could, and really the whole idea behind it was to basically pull together a bunch of money, so that I wasn't working jobs per se, because obviously Robert is a freelance journalist, and all of the money that is being spent by the publishing company to send him out here is technically really this. So I figured I had a lot of fun with it because of this right here. These scenes, the location, the audio, playing some tunes while I'm doing it. And I figured, why not? Why not stream it? And it is, I really do have a lot of fun with it. Show off some of the stuff that the game does here as well. So what we found was out here on this lake, there appears to be some muskie out here. A big old muskie. There's one. And for this, I'm using these special lures. Now, I told you that the usually you get right around anywhere from 80 to 110 per fish, obviously depending on how large it is. Which sounds like a lot. These lures that I'm using right now are about $15 a piece. So, you know, you got to kind of figure that in too, the making a ton of money. And generally, the way that they have them is there are 2 bait shops on the server, and they are gated. And by gated, I mean that they sell, they only sell so many of each type of bait, and then it kind of rotates. I'm not exactly sure what the restocking time is on it. I think it's around 2 to 3 hours. So one of the things that I do, aha! All right, killed this. One of the things that I do during the streams is a lot of the time we go over and pick up stuff from those bait shops throughout the week. And then I have a good stockpile of it now. Come on, there it goes. I have a good stockpile of it that I keep, so that we don't have to mess around with that, because these special lures, I think 3 of them is what it sells, and they don't restock right away at all. I mean, they're usually the last I see to restock. Well, like I said, I haven't really looked into it too much as far as when all of that happens, but usually give it a couple hours and then head back over to either one of the 2 bait stores. And of course, they're on either sides of the map too, so it works well for Robert, who is constantly on the move to get the story. There you go. I have you now. Ooh, he's a big one. Look at that. Ugh. Yeah, nice. Get a good shot of that one. Okay, excellent. Keep that bad boy. Alright, Sharky. $18.8. Eh, not too bad. That's a pretty good size one. He's not as big as the one we just got before him. But that's usually it for the big fish for a little bit. Kind of catch about 2 of them at a time. Let's see. All right. I think we got 2 of them now. Yeah, we got the 21.4 and an 18.8. Not bad. Let's see if we can see anything. Anything else? Once again, thanks everybody for coming and joining me this afternoon. You said most of the time this is just me goofing around. Hey, look at that. We got one right there. And 2 of them right there. 3? Ooh. I like this location. Go over here. Those look like some more rock bass? Yeah, those are rock bass. Musky. No, those are pike. Pickerel. That's chain pickerel. That's what that is. There's a salmon. He said salmon are the bread and butter fish. That's where you make your money. Because those use a pretty cheap bait. I think they're 50 cents a piece, and you can usually get $20 to $30 on salmon. These guys. Look at that. Sheesh. Little rock bass. Yeah. I think I got one more lure left to go down. Really, I'm gonna have to go get some more. Oh, wow. Alright. See if we can. Yeah. This is specifically set up so this rock that I'm standing on cuts the line. There's no question about it. There is no way you can catch those fish from right there. Oop. It disappeared. Alright. Let's see if we can get him on a real short cast. No, get away from there, salmon. There he is. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Yeah, there. Now. There you go. Get up here. Nope. Ha! Yeah, sometimes you can catch them just before they get into their big fight throw. Look at that. Hell yeah. That is 2 or 3 scams right there, folks. It always freaks people out when you give them a big ton of money. Alright, let's keep that one. How big is that one? Seemed like it was a pretty good size one. That's 19. Not bad. What are we looking at here? All right. So yeah, that's right there. That's about, I'm gonna guess I'm probably gonna get right around 300. Anywhere from 280 to 300 for those three. And that's not bad. It's not bad RP money. We'll seed a couple of stories with that. Alright. Thought I saw some salmon. So let's load up for salmon here with a cricket. Yeah, there he is right there. Hey! Oh, don't go far. Hold on. Hold on. Ah. Kind of a far cast. He's going for it though. There he is. There, alright. Oh. Up. More. No. Ah. There. Sweet. Not a bad picture. Alright, if we got some more out there. Now those guys are gonna taunt me, because they know that my lures are sitting over on that horse over there. Alright. That was 8.7. Damn, that is the biggest salmon we've caught so far. 8.7. No. I think that's a smaller fish there. And like I said, the game mechanics aren't you know, real tricky. The one thing that I do like is that these very specific kinds of lures and baits that you can get really do, like here you can kind of see they're all hovering around it, but we're not getting any bites. It's because this particular kind of bait is really only for medium fish, which that's what the salmon is. Obviously not based in a super reality. But if I wanted to catch the smaller fish, I can use the corn bait, or the cheese bait, and there's also bread. I think of the three of those, the bread works pretty much like bam. immediate. And then when it comes to the medium fish, like the salmon there's one. You can catch those a lot of the time with these medium bait. Oh, that's way too far. I don't want to haul them in from that. You can catch the medium bait with live worms, crickets, and there's something else. I don't remember what the third one is. There we go. Casting is a little weird. It takes a while to get, and even when you think you got it, it still gets weird. There he is. Bam! Like a rocket. Come here. There he goes. Alright. Fight it out, fight it out. Gotcha. Nice. Sometimes you can kind of, when you see him like this, you can kind of tell he's gonna go. Ow, there. Like it should. There it is. And you gotta get the. Once again, you gotta get the end of the rod. It's supposed to be pointing right at where the fish is, and like I said, it's a pretty decent-sized hitbox. But I think you have to have it like in that zone for like so many seconds. Maybe like a whole second or something. There. Otherwise they'll just sit and splash away. And then I don't know if this makes a big difference. I know in the other games, in the other versions of the fishing game on other Red Dead servers, being able to kind of pop the line like this does bring it in a little bit faster. Hey, oh! Yeah, let's get a nice color to it, too. Get a picture of it, get that. Ugh. Nice. Alright. Get dark. This seems like a really good spot here. I mean, obviously, I think this is clearly made for you to fish. And what the hell? What do we got on? We can get it. We can get an 8-pounder here. We get an 8-pounder. We'll cap out our inventory. How's that? Need my polarized sunglasses. Right here. Like I said, the actual Red Dead Online fishing game is probably the best out of all of them, and that's because obviously, you know, they built the mechanics for it. But the Red M versions of fishing are a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. Not quite as complicated. And definitely has some audio bugs. There we go. Come on. Over here. Ready to go. Oh. Wow. Just giving up on things. Come on then. Alright. There we go. Yeah, not bad. Decent size one. He's got some neat kind of yellow markings on him. Shot of that one. How big was that? Yeah, wasn't a good size one. It's only 5 pounder, but that's okay. We needed space. Whoop. We're down. Cool. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, crashed the desktop. Alright, well. Hopefully we survived whatever just happened. I'm not holding my breath on that. Tell you what, we'll jump on in here and get this relaunched. I had a feeling that was going to be a bad idea. In more ways than one. Oh, good thing too. CFX has been having problems. If anybody's RP in today or planning on jumping on in pretty much any RP game, I was looking, even the GTA servers are down, or down-ish. They're giving these weird error messages. I was in a bucket for an hour. Actually planning on starting the stream earlier, but I ran into some issues. Yeah, that was definitely a grizzly coming to get me. Yeah, Trigon there. Saying that most games fishing mechanics can get annoying. I like this one, and it's the only thing New World got right. Yeah. The Red M versions of fishing are not as nicely done, to be honest. You don't have like kind of that like sort of in the other games. I remember you had a lot of like reel action, like how you reeled and how fast you reeled, and there was a lot more like fishing mechanics to it, like you were working the thing. This is a lot more like throw it in, pop, get, like I was saying there, you get the certain kinds of lures and certain kind of baits pretty much always pay out the same thing. So it's not, as intricate as far as the lures and stuff go in the original game. But of the Red M versions of the fishing game I've played, this is one of the better ones. All right, let's see what played out here. Oh, okay. Well, we're not dead, and looks like the bear has moved on, and it's nighttime too, so. This may not be as safe a location. Generally out here, I don't remember seeing a lot of wolves. But I think you can run across them out here. Bears are generally the thing that I'm always kind of dealing with, or at least was dealing with out here. Now, the question is, did my canoe end up being respawned? Probably. Oh god. And that probably also means my wagon was respawned. Man, we're gonna be walking. Well, it's okay. We'll RP that up. It is kind of the downside. I really do like having the cart. Obviously, we can carry more fish and makes it easier to kind of work with. But yeah, one of the downsides that I forgot is when you crash, there's no recalling it. It usually despawns, and then you're kind of hanging out here. Which, let's see, let's quick take inventory. How bad off is this situation? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I got water and food. No weapons, but water and food. Anything I run into out here, I don't need weapons for. Like, Robert is a spry dude for being as big as he is. And that fits the original mold. No, it's not here. He's gone. Oh. Gunk. Alright, so this was kind of the other reason that I like this location. Is because, well, I suppose we'll cheat a little bit. There we go, this will work good and fast. Oh, I do have enough. Well, I can. This. And take at least one of these home, I think. It's gonna be worth more. 18-pound muskie, 21, but I don't think I have enough room for that. I can do this one though. Yeah. I think that's about right on, actually. You know what? I can actually haul that big one. I'll take the big one. Leave the canoe for somebody else to pick up. I'm sure somebody could use it. Alright, let's see. Coley, you're on bear duty. If there's a bear, let me know. While you're doing your farming thing. You're the one on the tractor. You take care of the bear. Oh, Mr. Deer. Okay, so here's where we're going. We got to get down to Emerald Ranch from up here. It's not too far a walk. The problem is that it's bear-ridden and wolves, and we don't have a weapon. We're good to go. Let's swap it up though. Hop off the hill here a little bit. Get a little motivation going. A little song called Up the Hill. Oh yeah, I can hear a bear already screaming. We're doomed. I'm carrying what, a couple of different fish. Stink like fish and water. We're good to go. Let's do this. Yeah, this is totally, we got a half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark. And we're wearing night goggles. And here comes the wolves. I hear you. Made it, Chet. Slight run in there with the wolves, but nothing to really worry about yet all that much. Like I said, part of the reason that I really liked this location was the fact that that there was enough of enough of a distance that I could probably make it back without having to drag a whole bunch of weapons and stuff. And like I said, I love that location, and I love it even more now that I've seen the stuff that the different kinds of fish. You can get all three levels of fish out of that river area. Yeah, there's a bear, and you know, there's a couple of bears out there, and there's apparently the wolves that looked like they were maybe attacking that little camp. I don't know. Difficult to say, but it's in time for this. Yeah, that's Emerald Station there. That is the Emerald Ranch station. And this is probably as good as it's gonna get out here. We have a good high point. Horizon just kind of keeps going up, but still get a good spotting here. This would be a good way to wind it down as well. Oh, they do have the trains running over on Wild RP. Yeah. Yeah, they do have the trains here, but the thing is that the trains are a little funky still, and it has to do with the one sync. Because of the fact that we're kind of hacking together the ability for multiple players to play on a single server, it doesn't always work real well. And like I said, part of that is that if you're familiar with kind of how it works, there's really technically only like 30 people in a place at one time. But they've kind of intermingled it so that we can have up to 128 on the server, as opposed to the original 32, which is good unless you get more than 33 people in one spot. Because what'll happen is that the 33rd person won't be seen by many of the other ones. It's kind of weird. So, like, the trains, you can kind of see where that causes a problem. If you get a whole bunch of people on the train and you pull the train into a station where there's a whole bunch of other people, it gets funky. I know they were still working on it, and I know that it's one of the big things to get it in motion. Yeah, lots of headaches happen during that. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. But yeah, as far as trains go on the PRC, the ambassadors have control of the trains, which are kind of the next. There's the kind of the player base, and the ambassadors are basically like content developers. They've got access to a bunch of the tools and different things for if you want to do events, you can kind of get a hold of them and find out what kind of items they have. And a lot of the time they can help you out with a lot of kind of neat things. You probably have seen a couple of the ambassadors lately running around as different animals. They've got that, and then a couple of weeks ago, actually, the beginning of the year, they gave them the ability to do the blueberry characters, which are the police in the Saint Denis. And then recently, like last week, they opened up the creatures, animals. They have a crazy amount of different animals they can do. And for those of you that caught HC Dime Novel number 19, which we did Friday night, Saturday morning, that during that stream we ran into a man who was trying to get us to give him our boots so that the pig could eat them. And the pig that he had was one of those. Oh yeah. No, there's Coley's talking about the food vendors and a couple of train robberies. Yeah, they've got different mechanics over on Wild. There's lots of interesting stuff to do. They're actually, I think, a year or a year and a half ahead of where this server, because this server launched about a year ago now. I think it's a year in July, June or July. And they had already been running for, I think, about a year and a half over on Wild. So they've got a lot more development, and they've got a bunch more developers now. We've also got we just recently merged with Twitch RP or TRP, who did GTA. They've got a bunch of servers. They've got GTA. They've got Rust, DayZ, and now Red Dead. Along with them, and basically what it is they're trying to get to some more help, because everybody's pretty much a volunteer for running these servers. And there's lots of stuff that they're planning on putting in here on PRC, and I keep talking about the big update, and we've been talking about that a couple of months now, and they've been slowly filtering in new things. So right now, they're kind of working a little bit more, like I said, with the ambassadors, so that those guys can figure out, kind of get some ideas, some things that they can work with, and play around with the tools that they've been given. And then I can definitely see where it's going to be quite a bit of stuff coming on up. They're going to rework the skill system on here. Because one thing that's a little bit different here is the way the skill system works, where there is actually stuff that you're doing to level up your different abilities and stuff. But yeah, lots of things. And it's part of what I like about it is that there's very different options, because you'll remember when we had George going over on Wild RP, there's a lot of stuff to do there. And a really great RP community over there, along with this community here, which we're kind of in a kind of a hold pattern here, because they've said that basically they're going to be doing the data wipes. So everything that you've got, your character and everything, will have to be recreated when they do the update, because there's so much stuff being put in on that update. So there's a lot of people that are kind of hesitant about, spending a whole bunch of time buying expensive horses and stuff like that, when you're just going to lose it. But I don't know. Again, I'm not here for the game aspect of this. I can always play Red Dead Redemption if I wanted to do that. This, though, I really am enjoying the PRC. It's a great community. And a lot of fun. Down on the bottom left there, you'll find the link for the PRC if you want to try out and apply. There'll be, obviously some things that if you're new to RP, there's going to be for sure some things that you'll have to kind of get squared away first, like having a microphone. You don't have to stream PRC stuff. I think Coley had put it up a little bit earlier there. Let me real quick throw this in chat. There's... Oh, I gotta use the right. There it is. That's the link for those of you in Twitch to the PRC server. If you're interested in doing that, I'll take that. Tell you what, put up the link for. Oh, great. Throw up Harmless for me if you could. I'd appreciate that. Over on YouTube, there, you guys. Here's the link for the PRC server. If you guys are interested in joining on in, it's like I said, it's a really super supportive and very helpful community. And the application process might take you some time, so don't put in a thing today and expect you'll be playing by tonight. It usually takes a week or two for them to review applications and let you know whether you get in or not. It's a fairly simple thing. You got to remember some of the basic rules of RP and just some of the ideas. If you're not familiar with those things, I highly recommend you read through their website and take a look, because pretty much all the answers to the questions are there if you go through and read the rules for how we conduct ourselves in the PRC RP community. Just kind of some guidelines on how you want to work with stuff. But yeah, you'll always find that there. And like I said, man, it is right now we're kind of at a slow time because a lot of people are actually over on the TRP gave us access to their GTA server. So I can definitely tell you that there is that this guy that you're looking at here already is hanging out in Los Santos, and he's got a story to tell. Boy howdy. It involves mostly running out of gasoline. But for now, part of it is I'm still trying to figure out how to do it, and they're also doing updates and stuff over there too, so giving that a little bit of time and doing kind of fun stuff like this. I've got at least 2 dime novels planned for this coming up week that we'll be doing, at least 2, and I'd like to kind of get maybe more if possible, but part of it is kind of throwing in the fishing stream here on Sundays just before we kind of get going with the radio program later on. Once again, don't forget, and Coley put it up there for you, the Harmless link has the link to the Live 365 station that I work at, also trekradio.net. I do a show on Sunday nights starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time called Harmless Content. On Sundays we do, I kind of take classic radio dramas and break them into pieces, parts, if you will, acts, and put music in between the parts to kind of go along with the story. It's a lot of fun. It's about a 3-hour show, starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time and goes till 1 a.m. You can catch that over there on trekradio.net. Also do a show on Tuesdays. You can tune on in anytime during the day and catch, we've got a live DJ there, Blind Bat, who was here earlier. Hey! Felix 907, welcome, and breaking out the Top Hat Cat. Look at him go. He's rocking. I love putting that the dance from the lodge in Twin Peaks goes great with him. Thanks for joining me, and appreciate the follow. And yeah, keep an eye on the channel here, obviously, because we're going to be doing more streaming off of Twitch and also over there on my YouTube channel. That's where you can find all of the VODs that we've been doing for the last a couple of months now. I think I switched over to that particular YouTube channel in... When was that? It was October. Yeah, the start of October. There's also the Cap Adamos channel that has last year's stuff from 2020 to 2021 on that channel, which has lots of different stuff on there that we did. Yeah, you dig the Top Hat Cat? Yeah, totally. Once again, thanks, Felix, for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again here fairly soon. We've also got a couple of other things coming on up. Probably your best bet down there in the center. Just follow Adamos_CLU on Twitter. I tend to tweet the stuff out as it comes along, and usually as much as possible. I try to get it out before, or at least as soon as the stream is started. So there's that as well. But once again, I do want to thank everybody for joining me. I'm going to duck on out here, and don't forget, in about 2 hours, you can go over to that link there, the Live 365, or just go to trekradio.net. On the page there is a little tool that'll launch the live stream. And that harmless content transmission that I do on Sunday nights starting at 10, that show is live. There is no podcast for it or anything else. You can only catch it live. It is the moment. And I think that covers everything. I think I got it all. No? There we go. That'll work. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me here for fishing on a Sunday afternoon. A chill little afternoon here with Robert Stockton, hanging out on the PRC server and doing a little fishing. Have a great night, afternoon, morning, evening, whatever it may be in your frame of reference of reality. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you again real soon. Tell you what, just taking a look. Let's see here. Yeah. let's real quick go and raid somebody. How's that sound? Give me a hand here. Hang on out, and we will head on over to. Let's take a look here at some of his stuff before.
The rules are just like horse, except instead of horse, it's...
Stop doing that. There you go. Here we go. Stick around. We got Cam the Cowboy Man coming on up here in just a second. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me for the fishing on a Sunday afternoon. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you again real soon. Okay. Well, I'm having problems with that. Art. Oh. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that, everybody. There you go. Enjoy Cam the Cowboy Man. Give him much love as he plays out his RP here on PRC. Have fun. We'll see you soon.